Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're checking out Depeche Mode, Never Let Me Down Again. This one is a donation request, so thank you so much for your support in this way and for your donation request. Let's go ahead and read it off. It says, "Hi Sean, I would like to request Depeche Mode, Never Let Me Down Again. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that." Let's go ahead and jump into this one, guys, and see what we're getting. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Before I get this one started, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Consider becoming a member. That'd be a great way to support me. Depeche Mode. Now, I have definitely enjoyed, not the silence. I've enjoyed the sound, the music, the loudness. All right. Yep. That's a little play on words. All right. So we're going to check out Depeche Mode. I've definitely enjoyed jumping into them with you guys. So thank y'all for showing me this group and letting me explore them more. Let's get into Never Let Me Down Again. Here we go. The way they always let the music breathe. So nice. We're watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. We're flying high, we're watching the world pass us by. Never want to come back. Wow. Great sound on this. I mean, it's just Depeche Mode sound, though. It's so good. It's like when you come back, you just know you're in for another great sound. Like, I love that about Depeche Mode is you know their sound, right? You're gonna get something different, but it's still gonna be true to Depeche Mode. It's gonna make you feel great, man. They put such a great soundscape out there. Depeche Mode, Never Let Me Down Again. Now, it might be the early 90s, like, you know, early 90s music was, I guess I should say 90s music in general, but early 90s music and mid 90s, definitely big influence on my life and the music that I was, you know, around. And it might be a part of that is why I'm making this connection lyrically, I felt like this was like a drug reference. I could be totally wrong. I'm gonna get into the wiki and maybe they'll explain it there, but I was feeling like I'm gonna take a ride with my best friend, don't let me down again. I don't know, you know, when I'm this high, I don't want to put my feet back on the ground. I was feeling like drug references. Could be completely wrong. It could literally be a great time with a great friend or relationship, you know, spouse or something. Could be that. It could be just like literally having a high with another person, right? Like literally enjoying life with somebody else and not being let down. But we're gonna jump into the backing on this one. But my gosh, one of my favorite things about Depeche Mode is, you know, they'll sing the verse and then it's not like straight into a chorus. It's not straight into the next verse. It's like let the music talk for a little bit. And I absolutely love that. Not that I, you know, am needing that all the time from other groups, but it's definitely notable. It's noticeable when I listen to Depeche Mode. They do that a lot. Their music is as important to singing to you as the vocals are, right? So they do the vocals and then they let the music talk to you for a little bit, and then they do the vocals and then they'll let the music talk to you for a little bit. I think that's so great. I'm so used to like when the only time the music gets to kind of shine and talk to you is when like a bridge happens or something, right? Other than that, there's going to be a lot of vocals being overlaid on the track, which is fine. But I do notice that about Depeche Mode, and I really love it because their music is just so cool and it's so fun to listen to. It's definitely different than most of the music I've grown up with and listened to, right? You get a lot of this kind of electronica sound, and I just love it. It's they're very creative in how they do it. Then at the end, you kind of get like these this holy like, oh, you know, aura about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to say it, but it was very cool. It was very cool. I really like this track, Never Let Me Down Again. Definitely playlist material. This is those vibes that I'm in for, man. So let's learn more about Never Let Me Down. All right, so we got Depeche Mode, Never Let Me Down Again right here from 1987. Honestly, with the video, I thought it even could have been early 90s. I wasn't sure about where we were in time with this song, like when it was released. All right, so we've got this one released in 1987, and you got Martin Gore on the songwriting duties on this one. It was released as a second single from their sixth studio album. It reached number 22 in the UK, number 2 in West Germany, number 10 in several other European countries. In the US, it entered the Billboard Hot 100, man. So very cool. The cover art features fragments of Soviet map of Russia and Europe with different fragments used for different editions. Background and composition. Former member Alan Wilder and other members of the band consider the track an obvious single with much potential. They developed it throughout so that the dramatic type elements such as the Led Zeppelin influenced drum patterns and Martin Gore's distinctive guitar riffs sound in the forefront. The lyrics of the song, starting with the strident vocals of I'm taking a ride with my best friend, are generally regarded as reflecting drug use. So maybe I wasn't so far off on that. With a track being labeled by Enemy Music. Is that what it's meant to sound like? It sounds like I just said enemy. NME. Enemy. Okay. I don't know. I just... Maybe that's obvious to you guys. I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay. All right. Jane Solanas as a masterpiece that well conveys the feelings of drug euphoria. That's the vibe I got with it. I don't know what the beginning. With the beginning, you kind of got introed into the music video with like an older gentleman sitting next to Mark Gore. So I didn't know what we were going to go with this. Was this like maybe a father issue? Hey, maybe he had some drug use problems that stem from father issues. I don't know. But I didn't know where we're gonna go with the song with the initial scenery. I guess it's not scenery, but you know what I mean. The initial visual that we got, I didn't know where we were gonna go, but it definitely lyrically felt like a drug reference song. In a 1987 interview, Gore said that the song has nothing to do with relationships. It's about a concept of fleeing from reality and the evil awakening afterwards. Any kind of fleeing, drugs, alcohol, or whatever. There you go. I like that take even better, because now it doesn't necessarily have to be about drugs. It could be about vices, whatever your vice might be. Like me playing video games, right? Sometimes, like I've learned with some of the PTSD and other bad things that have come with service, that honestly a big escape for me is like video games. It makes it so your mind, and I think that's why I get so heavily involved in other things that I find joy in hobbies, right? Whether it be making content here on YouTube and it's my 3D modeling, I always have myself, I have to be fully engaged in something so that my mind doesn't have the space to just run wild and reenact events and things like that. So I think that's a great take on it. Any kind of fleeing, whatever you do to kind of cope with bad stuff, because people have bad stuff sometimes. This is kind of like that. It doesn't have to be about drugs. So very powerful, man. Very powerful stuff. Absolutely love the song. Love the vibe. Fantastic. And then I love Martin Gore kind of explaining that to us as well. So very dope stuff. Let me know what you guys thought about this song. Let me know if there's more that you want me to check out. I have another Depeche Mode song that I have already recorded from this one, before this one coming out at a later date, so you guys will see that one. But yeah, I'm always interested in hearing what you guys got going on. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, stay positive. Peace.